Welcome to February, which is Heart Month. Each year until the pandemic hit, people from around the world gather in Arizona for the largest domestic gem show, the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. And it was back just this end of January and February. So we're just going to talk a little bit about that. There's a full article on it on the magazine, but I have wanted to go to that for years. And because I'm taking a course with Athena Kokanis, she's the sage goddess, I was able to see some of it. She was very generous in filming and showing us what was happening there and offering different absolutely gorgeous crystals to us. So I'm just going to let you know a little bit about it. So the Tucson Gem Show began in 1955 when local Arizona rockhounds decided to put a show together at a local elementary school. So almost 70 years later, the show extends across the entire city of Tucson with a main show and more than 40 satellite shows and booths. The show brings in about $120 million in revenue to the city each year. That's pretty cool. The roots of the Tucson Gem Show began with a small gathering of geologists interested in mining and expansion of the geological and gemological trades. Today, the show attracts a wide variety of spectators and collectors who are also interested in the spiritual and metaphysical sides of this once traditional mineral showcase. Tucson itself is a major energetic vortex in North America, sitting along an important ley line in the center of a powerful mountain range or ranges. Tucson is an ancient caldera where volcanic activity yielded to erosion and rock slides to create the dramatic landscape of color and the texture. The energy of fire from ancient volcanic activity unites with the desert rain and wind, plus the minerals in the land in the formation to create a balance of the four cardinal elements. That's earth, wind, fire, and water. Healers and shamans who travel to the Tucson Gem Show believe that the presence of the four elements in Tucson's natural environment creates a strong energetic foundation, which is amplified by the force of the crystals and minerals brought to the show in each January and February. A group of 4 healers vendors work together to hold the 4 directions during the 3-week event. They begin by taking a single quartz generator and anchoring their own individual spaces, attaching the energy of the quartz to the energy of the vortex line that runs through Tucson. Then they grid the generator to all the crystals they brought to the show. And next they grid all of their crystals to all of the quartz and minerals still within the earth and in the surrounding mountains. Finally, they grid all of their crystals plus all of the crystals still in the earth to all of the crystals for sale at other booths and shows in Tucson. And once this is done, they grid all the stones in the show to all of the crystals on the planet. Taking this time to grid the show's crystals creates an incredible energy for crystals purchased at the Tucson Gem and Minerals Show. So it makes them pretty special. So the time is taken to grid because metaphysical practitioners and crystal healers believe that the crystals are powerful transmitters of ancient wisdom, receptors of stored energy and messages from millennia ago. The stones have much to teach us about our planet and our lives today, and the timing is critical, as you guys all understand. This is why we're here. This is why we're doing this. All things, including what we do with ageless survival. Our planet is undergoing an internal transformation that many empaths and intuitives can feel on a physical level. The encoded messages we interpret from our crystals can help us lead better, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. And the major mining locations on this planet are all gridded to each other via ley lines and vortex portals. These practitioners are reinforcing these lines and connections and amplifying the crystal's own unique vibrational patterns so they can easily transmit their wisdom to their owners. I had the opportunity to experience, I've said this at the beginning, the bits and pieces of the gem show through Athena, who is a sage goddess. And if you're interested in going to her site, it's incredible. It's sagegoddess.com. And you will go crazy with what she has. She's just so amazing. And as I said, I'm taking her Crystal Masters class. And as part of the class, she took us. And I am beyond grateful for this amazing experience. And I'm really looking forward to the time when I can head down and go myself. Hopefully I'll be out of this wheelchair in the next few months. And by next year, that might be possible. So as February is Heart Month, I wanted to bring you the best crystals for love, whether self-love, relationship love, and for heart healing. Because as you know, and we've talked about, love is the most powerful force in the universe. Love is everything. Love is the answer to all things. It's a magical life source that's vital to our survival as the air we breathe and fundamental to our meaning and purpose in the world. It motivates and inspires us to be the best version of ourselves and is the one universal force, the omniversal force that truly connects us all. From ancient times to modern day, no two love stories are quite the same. And for the very lucky, its presence in abundant form and can be quite steadfast. And for others, it can be elusive, painful, and even a struggle. And as we've always talked about, it doesn't have to be this way. That just depends on your programming of the ancestors, if you're picking up imprints throughout history and all things. There's nothing impossible. You can attract and bring into your life the love that you want, but it starts right here. It starts within you. So the path of love never seems to be straight for many people and can be marked by twists, turns, ups and downs. Some roads are short and others last a lifetime. And for every individual, love manifests in multiple ways, from romantic love to your most compatible soulmate or divine life partner, spiritual love, the love of parents, children, the love for humanity, the love for your family and friends, your pets, love for the animals, for the ecosystem, even the passion for what you do and how you live your life, and the love of your soul family and soulmates. So, as I said, the most important aspect to having a real functional love life, whether it be a functional soul family, functional romantic life, starts with self-love, the unconditional acceptance of you for you, the sovereign part of you, and a recognition that we're all worthy for love. Because for centuries, especially for women, we've been programmed to believe our self-worth was outside of ourselves through endless giving, 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 giving. And it is critical to have a balanced energy of giving and receiving so you can understand that everything we need is within us and everything we do need is within us. Our self-worth is within us. Our positive self-esteem is within us. It isn't a pair of shoes or someone else or material objects. It literally is really understanding that you are your best partner. Our self-worth is anchored in our sovereignty, our co-creating with the creator through the oneness of the omniverse. Self-love is a foundation on which all relationships with others is built. A 360-degree understanding that how you love yourself informs you how you love others, and in turn, how others will love you. So set the bar high and trust that in the end, all roads lead to love. Love is always the answer. And that starts with healthy boundaries. And in other aspects of the show and in the magazine, we talk about healthy boundaries and how to write out a good set of healthy boundaries for yourself. So we're going to go through now, we're going to go some of the love crystals, and want you to know that these are some of the recommended ones, but you can take a look around, and it's important that you work with the crystals that resonate the strongest with you. And you'll know that you can either look at them, feel them, or you can go to a rock or gem shop and pick them up and feel them. And you'll know whether that particular stone is going to be helping you with the different areas of love in your life. So crystals for attracting love. Certain crystals for love show us how to take care of our hearts and let go of any negativity in order to make room for healthy, positive relationships. Well, whenever I've always thought about love and crystals, it's always been rose quartz. And rose quartz is thought to be a love magnet, one of the most powerful stones for attracting love, because it opens your heart to love of all kinds. Keep rose quartz by your bedside and also in your purse, your pocket, or bra. Oh, bra stones are great. You just get a slice of something and stick it in your bra. Not that I wear one. I won't tell you where mine go. It's pretty funny. Actually, I will. I just tuck one under each of my boobs and works perfect. What does that say? The girls need some help. Anyway, each night before you go to sleep, place a rose quartz over your heart. I don't do that, but you're welcome to try it, and it might be wonderful. So this is a piece of rose quartz. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's got the pinky hues, ergo rose. This one happens to have a star in it, and I'm not quite sure whether you can pick up the star. It's a star rose quartz, but I also have ones that are generators. I've got them in heart form, and then I've got them as tumbled stones, and I love them. They're really, really beautiful. The other stone for love is rhodonite. It's all about to let things go. Rhodonite meaning helps to clear away any negative energy that no longer serves us. It helps us to let go of any turmoil or pain so we can reach a place of forgiveness and move on from whatever's holding us back. Working with this stone will release yourself from the emotional shackles that are preventing you from achieving the kind of love you desire and deserve. The pink and black markings of this gem, and I'm going to show you, I've got a big bowl of which I store crystals. You see this? You see the pink and the black? No, hang on, let me put this down. Hopefully I don't lose it. It's pretty, yeah. You can see the different shades. It's just gorgeous. I use that to hold crystals. The pink and black markings of this gem work in tandem to release us from negativity or trauma and activate forgiveness and contentment, clearing the way for love to fill the space the darkness has left behind. This stone can also activate the solar plexus chakra, offering compassion and empathy for others and ensuring all your actions are motivated by love. The next one is malachite, and this is all about getting to the heart of the matter. Now look at this beauty. This is one heck of a statement piece. I bought this piece from sterling silver, and you see it's all open in the back for when it's touching my skin. And this is all infused with the goddess Isis and all of her in power, the Egyptian priestess. That is one honking beautiful statement pendant. Basically, with malachite, dating back to the ancient Egyptians as early as 3000 BC, malachite is considered the gemstone of transformation, working to clear and cleanse all the chakras. And with its intense green color, the malachite meaning gets to the heart of what may be holding you back. Using this stone to help connect with and understand yourself, build a positive self-image, and dig deeper into your own beliefs and feelings and your internal relationship with love. Ironically, putting yourself first will make a place for others in your heart. The love you show yourself will permeate through so that once you are at peace with who you are, you can share the best of yourself in all of your relationships, which is, what we want. The next one is adventuring, which is like being a lucky charm. I've got tons of adventuring, some that's all charged up with Archangel Metatron, gridded into the earth. Usually I put an adventuring grid around any place that I live and charge it up. So this is one piece of many that I have, an adventuring wand. It's a beauty. So with adventuring, when it comes to attracting love, you may need a little luck on your side. In that case, reach for that piece of adventuring, whatever strikes your fancy. They come in spheres and, hearts and tumbled stones. It's a stone of luck and success. It also happens to be a powerful heart chakra stone. So you want to keep this crystal close to you throughout your days to be your lucky charm for love. You can carry it, pocket size. And again, you can get one if you're a woman, for the bra, and for men, obviously, for pockets. And that goes for any stone you can put in your pocket. So crystals for self-love, what are some of the best ones for that? Some crystals for self-love teach us that once we know and love ourselves unconditionally, we can share our best selves with others. Ocean Jasper, that one you need to make a priority. And I just recently got this absolutely spectacular sphere of Ocean Jasper. This is the happiness stone. And this baby just exudes joy and happiness. I mean, it's just spectacular. And it comes in all sorts of different colors, and I just love it. It's absolutely spectacular. The calming and soothing energy of this stone reminds you to carve out time in your day for yourself, because your needs are a priority. And again, it's a very uplifting, brings happiness and joy all around you. Rhodochrosite, because you're worth it. Rhodochrosite is a stone of self-worth. Now, where's my rhodochrosite? I think I put it right here. It's very similar to the rhodonite in its pink and its blackness with the black colors in it. And I'm not familiar, I'm not telling you all about the minerals here, but it allows us to honestly self-evaluate and tap into the deepest trenches of our self-images. So what are your true feelings about love? How have your experiences shaped you? How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel capable of love? Are you worthy of love? That's a big one. As one of the most powerful gemstones for emotional healing, the rhodochrosite properties direct love back to yourself. So its gentle pink hues help us to release and recover from old wounds that may be creating energy blockages so we can heal, regain balance, and even reconnect with the joyful, playful sides of us. So this is just a very small tumbled piece. It's about, I might have another piece, but I don't have any spheres or generators. Just this little piece goes into my grids or into my bowl. And again, rhodochrosite gives us the courage to follow our hearts and achieve our dreams. And rose quartz comes back in here as well. It allows you to show yourself love. It's a crystal of unconditional self-love. Its beautiful pink color just looks and feels like love. And it gives off a soft, gentle energy that's as loving and nurturing as a warm hug. It allows you to access the true sense of self and connect with your purest essence. It's very powerful in its softness, helping us to align with the strength of the love frequency. Rose quartz brings complete self-acceptance and safety and comfort that come from knowing you're perfect just the way you are. And I've got a mala. You can see part of it here. It hangs here just in front of me with basically just an absolutely gorgeous piece of quartz. It's got a it's twinly terminated. There's two terminations there. It's absolutely spectacular. It's got white quartz and the pink quartz. It's really a gorgeous mala. Moonstone. Now this is my Shazam Moonstone right here. This moonstone was made for me by my friend El Helen. And this is such a spectacular piece. She also carved another or created another big, it's about 3 times the size of that moonstone as a pendant for me. And moonstone is all about embracing your divinity. Moonstone is a stone of destiny. It's aligned with the energy of the moon and the divine feminine that resides in all of us, male and female. It's pure magic with properties that allow us to connect with the highest sense of self. Its beautiful combination of whites and blues take on a celestial, iridescent quality that inspires us to embrace our own inner beauty. It allows us to connect with the deepest center of our heart so we can explore how we grow, how we evolve, and how we love. When rose quartz and moonstone are used together, the dynamic duo can help us achieve the deepest levels of unconditional self-love without reservation or judgment. Their magical properties and soft energy provide a healing and nurturing quality that encourage us to reach the highest and best versions of ourselves. So what are the crystals for passion when you're in a romantic relationship and you want to feel passionate? I guess you could feel passionate about your work too, because I certainly do. I don't even think about his work. It's just the passion of creativity and being able to offer, good quality products and service for people. So the first one we've got listed here is Garnet, which is about igniting the fire within. Garnet is a stone of passion, and there's all sorts of different types of garnet. With a rich, deep wine color, it releases a heightened energetic vibration that gets the blood flowing and ignites the fire within. Its root date back to the ancient Roman and Greek civilizations, and when it was used as a sign of power, truth, faith, and love. Today, the garnet meaning still provides an empowering source of confidence and security, which enhances communication, free expression between partners, leading to a deeper, more meaningful connection. And this is my garnet. You can see the garnet, the deep richness. And then it's got black tourmaline, which is one of the most powerful protection stones, and a sterling silver bead. I like working with sterling silver and white gold. So there's two. It's beautiful. The next one is Sunstone, which is all about owning your sensuality. Sunstone healing properties inspire sensuality. You're loving yourself enough to explore what brings you pleasure, identify what makes you feel beautiful, alive, and passionate, and then own it. Be you. Be proud of who you are. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be truthful about what you need. Be courageous enough to be vulnerable. Sharing this purest version of yourself with your partner will establish the kind of connection that truly defines intimacy in a relationship on a physical as well as an emotional level. Wear these crystals, place them in your bedroom, or carry them with you throughout the day to boost your passion and sensuality. And unfortunately, my sunstone is sitting way over there, and I've got two spheres behind me, which you can't really see from there, but they're come in this gorgeous orange, vibrant color, and I've had them on before. I did a whole segment on sunstones, so you can always go back and take a look at what they look like. They're just spectacular. So crystals for relationships. So the very best crystals for love and relationships enhances communication and empowers us to form deep and meaningful connections with our partner. Rutilated quartz. This is a type of rutilated quartz. It's a golden rutilated quartz. I'm not sure if you can see the rutils in there, but they are absolutely, all those little lines have all sorts of wisdom in them, and you can sit and meditate and listen for what the message is contained. So anyway, the rutilated quartz allows you to establish a good connection. It's a very special stone, and it channels the powers of the planet Venus and helps connect and align two people together to form the strongest type of relationship. It enhances communication, encourages openness, and creates a safe passage to greater vulnerability. The rutilated golden striations, otherwise known as Venus hairs, unite the powers of beauty and love, emboldening us with the confidence to be completely ourselves, to be seen for who we are without judgment. This stone works on a higher vibrational frequency, much like a communication device, allowing two people to be fully open and present with each other in order to form the purest, most loving type of connection. When using these gemstones for love in your relationship, you can either use them together as a couple or individually, depending upon your intention. To use your self-love stone, hold it over your heart during your self-love practice. Crystals for healing a broken heart. When you're healing a broken heart, crystals can be a powerful tool to help you release any sadness, pain, or heaviness so you can mend and heal your heart. Chrysocolla is for smooth transition. The Chrysocolla meaning is especially helpful during times of change and transition, such as breakups, because it helps to calm your emotions so that you begin to heal. Chrysocolla also helps increase your capacity for love. Rainbow obsidian is all about mending a broken heart. The darker color of this stone, I don't have a piece of Chrysocolla to show you, but I do have my rainbow obsidian heart. It's very different. It's almost like it's got a almost pyramid shape, and you don't know that the light's going to pick up all the rainbows in there. Like, it's incredible. When you look at it in the right light, you can see all the rainbows inside of it. I'm not sure you can see in the top at all. You see all the striations of the rainbow. It's just incredible. It's just a beautiful piece. The darker color of this stone is mixed with rainbow hues and represents the darkness that can often fill your heart into after a loss of a relationship. Let this stone be a reminder to tap into the brighter, more joyful energies within you so that you can practice handing over heaviness in your heart to the crystal. For heart healing, place the crystal of your choice over your heart for 7 minutes, as 7 is the number that represents healing. Personally, I use a rainbow obsidian, but I also use Snowflake Obsidian, which is also called Apache Tears, and pink kunzite, which helps a lot. So this is, I've got pink kunzite pendants. This is a piece of raw pink kunzite. And this is a heart. Just a second, I'm just pulling it out of here. This is a heart-shaped Snowflake Obsidian. Do you see the colors, of bits of kind of white and gray in there? And then I have these grief bracelets. These are my grief bracelets because it's overwhelming grief that overwhelmed my nervous system, put me in the wheelchair temporarily. I'll completely recover, even though I thought I had such great grief techniques. Obviously, I they weren't good enough. So these, I have 3 of them. So the kunzite, it looks whitish, but it's actually pink. And then all the Snowflake Obsidian. It's just gorgeous. And they work really well. And again, you have to find what works best for you. It's all about creating the best combinations and or finding the right crystal that's going to work with you. And it isn't, remember that crystals, you have to take action, but they're not to be used in lieu of traditional, like you have to make sure that if, you're seeing, your doctor or your traditional healthcare practitioners, and make sure you're covering off all the scientific components for solution, as well as bringing in the energy and spiritual components. I'm a big believer of the merging of an integrated health of science and spirituality and energy work as the best for the person. That's really, really important. Pink kunzite is a joyful stone. It opens and connects the heart with the mind, encouraging communication between the two. While you're wearing kunzite, it's thought you're better able to experience and reciprocate love. And it's also believed to help heal heartache and calm your nerves, which is a big deal, is repairing my nervous system. Snowflake Obsidian is also helpful with releasing grief, as grief is a very personal journey and can cause huge issues with your nervous system, echo what I just explained to you, if it's stored rather than being released. So when you're feeling hopeless, Snowflake Obsidian can help you regain your courage to persevere and help you see opportunities that you may have overlooked to improve your situation. If you're struggling with a very difficult time in your life, Snowflake Obsidian can help you find that light in the darkness, and it can give you the determination to find your way through and triumph over obstacles. It's especially helpful in enabling you to notice support that you might have missed or ideas and insights that could help you. Think of it like a flashlight that lets you look around in the dark and find the hidden resources you weren't aware of before. It can also help you spot synchronicities that will help you find the right path. And as I showed you, these bracelets have been amazing, but I've also gone down the entire traditional medical community, pulled that all into my healing cycle, along with the synergies of energy work and the crystals. And, I've got a very strong integrated health strategy, and it's working. So that's it for this one. So I want to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating with a significant other or you decide to celebrate with your absolutely best partner, which is you. Really, that's how I look at anything now, is really my best partner is me. And that is important to know, that everything starts with self-love and how you feel about yourself and extends out to everyone else. And I also want to make sure that you're taking time to take care of your heart. This month is all about the cardiovascular system. So make sure that you are talking to the appropriate cardiovascular